Know the richest dog of the world. Have you ever been jealous of a dog's life? Eat, sleep, play, be pampered. It looks pretty good, doesn't it? Well, imagine if you had the life of a dog that inherited millions of dollars along with a team whose sole purpose is to ensure that he's living the best, no matter what the cost. That's the story that we are going to tell today. It involves Madonna, a $1 million fortune, incredible luxury, and a dog named Gunther. This is the real story of the richest dog in the world. Were you curious? So before we start, don't forget to leave your like, subscribe to our channel, and activate the bell so you don't miss any of our videos. Who is Carlotta Langenstein? Carlotta Langenstein was a German countess who had a multi-million-dollar fortune. She never had children, but she has taken care of her pet dogs throughout her life as part of the family. Carlotta passed away in 1992. At the time, she had no close family with whom to share her fortune, except for her dog, Gunther III, and she made sure that he would be well taken care of for the rest of his life. Carlotta left her entire 80 million fortune to him. When Gunther III passed away, the inheritance was passed on to his son, Gunther IV. Over the years, Gunther's caregivers have accumulated even more wealth for the dog through strategic investments and surprising ventures. And today, the dog has a net worth of $373 million. By the way, Gunther IV is supposedly 28 years old today, but the average lifespan of a German Shepherd is 10 to 13 years old, so it's likely to be Gunther V or VI now, but the dog is still known as Gunther IV. Now that we've looked at some background, let's take a look at what happens when an owner leaves a large sum of money for their pets. How to pass the fortune to the dog? When the pet owner leaves an inheritance for the animal or pets, that money is usually deposited in a trust fund. A designated administrator is in charge of the money and can determine how and when it will be paid. Then, there's a primary caretaker who takes care of the pet and requests payment for his services and all expenses related to the administrator. There is also an enforcer who ensures that the trust is being managed properly and the funds are used only in the interest of the dog, cat, bird, or any other pet that won the owner's lottery. The executor can be appointed in the will or appointed by the court. But what about the money left over after the animal dies? Usually, the owner determines this in the will, and the money is usually donated to a charity or to a specific individual. In Gunther's case, the money is passed on to the dog's offspring. There have been cases where the animal has died, but the caretaker does not want to lose the salary and other benefits, so they secretly try to buy a new animal to replace the one that died. For this reason, pet owners began to set time limits for the administrator to be able to withdraw money from the fund. Let's take a look now at how Gunther's money is managed. The Gunther Corporation. Gunther's wealth is in a fund managed by the Gunther Corporation, of which Gunther is the CEO. They don't seem to be very limited in the way they spend or invest Gunther's money. While the company's goal is to ensure that Gunther is well taken care of, they have used their money in a number of unusual ways. For example, they set up a theater show called Burgundians, which toured South Florida in 1999. They spent millions producing a television musical special called Global Revolution, which aired once on Italian television. In 2006, they bought Pontedera Football Club, an Italian football club from Tuscany. Officially, Gunther is the owner of the football club and all other assets of Gunther Corporation. This includes a number of properties that were purchased on his behalf. Where he lives, Gunther owns several properties, including several villas in Italy, properties in the Bahamas, and a German property. His most prominent purchase came in 2000, when he bought a $7.5 million mansion from Madonna in Miami. Gunther Corporation also considered buying the $27 million Sylvester Stallone in Miami before deciding on Madonna's mansion. The 7,000 square foot Mediterranean-style home has 9 bedrooms and 8.5 bathrooms. It was bought by a group that called itself Burgundians, who revealed Gunther as his mysterious investor in a press conference after the sale was completed. When in Miami, Gunther is mainly in the master bedroom, while the rest of the house is rented for film and television sessions. This is just one of the ways in which Gunther's net worth is constantly increasing. Let's take a look at how that wealth is spent in Gunther's daily life. Day by day, Gunther is served with paws and feet constantly. He has a personal maid who does the cleaning, as well as a butler who takes care of all of his needs along with his many other caretakers. On a typical day, you can see him swimming in his personalized pool, taking a ride in his luxurious limousine, eating the best steaks, caviar and truffles, relaxing at one of its many enviable properties, drinking the best bottled water, and perhaps going to the spa or a high-quality room. He even goes to occasional auctions. In 2001, Gunther and 2 of his employees appeared at a high-value auction in northern Italy. He even successfully bid on something, a 1.1 million truffle. Gunther also has 24-hour security. You can definitely say that Gunther is living a good life as the richest dog in the world. Before we close, let's take a look at some other animals that have inherited incredible wealth from their owners. Other rich animals. Although Gunther is by far the richest animal, several other animals have received substantial inheritance from their deceased owners. In 2011, Maria Assunta, widow of an Italian real estate investor, left her cat, Tommaso, $13 million. Tommaso had been a stray cat that she rescued from the streets of Rome. British antiquity dealer Ben Rea left almost his entire $12.5 million estate to his cat Blackie when he passed away in 1988. In 2007, billionaire real estate tycoon Leona Helmsley left her dog Trouble with a $12 million trust fund after she passed away. Meanwhile, 2 of her 4 granddaughters have been left entirely out of the will. A judge ruled that the $12 million was excessive and reduced the amount to $2 million. In 2001, publishing magnate Miles Blackwell left $10 million for his pet chicken called Digo. We promise that we are not making this up. And the last pet inheritance that we will mention is for Bubbles, the chimpanzee. You can recognize Bubbles because he was owned by Michael Jackson, and he left $2 million for the monkey to take care of after his death. That's all for today, fellas. Thanks for watching. Write here in the comments what you have to leave as an inheritance for your pet. Don't forget to leave your like and share this video with your friends. See you in the next video.